or new music. For me, listening is a huge source of inspiration because I'm hearing things, guitar lines, tones, arrangements, drum sounds, vocal sounds, the entire sort of picture of a song. Listening gets me excited about music. And if I'm not excited about something and I don't want to do something, I'm not going to do it, like to a fault. So listening is what gets me in the right headspace. Then generally from listening, I find something that I'm really inspired by that I want to figure out. I want to pull it out of the guitar and kind of get it under my hands. And that's where the...
All right, y'all. We're back. Up. And I'm going to be working on Bound by the River by Ben Kaplan.
Down to the river, flowing out onto the sea. On my way to the ocean, let the spirit swallow me. I go down in the water, I let...
Went down to the river. I went down to the river, flowing out to the sea. On my way to the ocean, let the spirit swallow me. I got low down in the water, let the gearing guide my bones. I got 9 kinds of trouble. I'm just trying to find my way home. I got la da da la da 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 la da 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 da. I got 9 kinds of ocean. La da 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 la da 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 da. I went down to the ocean, let spirit swallow me. I went down to the river. La da 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 la da 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 da. la da da da. La da 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 la 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 da 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 da. I went down to the river, let them spirits guide my bones. I got 9 kind of problems, but the spirit won't take home. I got 9 kind of problems. I got 9 kinds of problems, but I can't find my way home. Oh, 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 oh. I got 9 kind of problems. I got 9 kinds of problems, just trying to find my way home. Oh, oh. tired. Alrighty, people. Take a break, fold some laundry real quick. got about a half hour in. Ish. Around there. Half hour.
Is there a thought about a movie that comes to your mind or a character that comes to your mind? That you just know you would have bodied?
I mean, there's two, man. Max Cady, Cape Fear.
Oh shit!
Really,
shit.
and then also 48 Hours, man. Nick Nolte in 48 Hours. Those are the two. They both had such a big influence on me. Nick Nolte.
I mean, you remind me so much of Robert De Niro, as you know.
Nick Nolte in for Cape Fear, you know, Scorsese said no to him for that movie. He didn't want him, and then Nick Nolte showed up to the premiere of Goodfellas in that white suit with the glasses on, hair slicked back as a little kid. They said, just don't believe you anymore. Sat down with Scorsese. Is there a thought about a movie that comes to your mind or a character that comes to your mind that you just know you would buy? There's two. That's big. What do you mean? What do you think she means? Well, okay, I know what you mean. In a word, no. She's talking about chemistry. Can I say this? The chemistry was between Rupert and I. I mean, we had a fire. You think I'm joking? We had a fire as bright as his hair. Alright, so back to the next question. You gotta fight for the flag. You gotta fight for the flag. That you are dead. The rain is dying light.
6 times as many views as my most viewed long-form video. Also, older content, stuff that someone missed or forgot about. Short-form video isn't going anywhere seriously. My problem with that is, well, first of all, it's nice to know about it. It's much harder to transition a short-form viewer to somebody who's actually interested in your content. I mean, my TikTok has like 90,000 followers, and I find myself wondering what, if any, value has it brought to my business. I also think that things like TikTok have a much deeper psychological impact on the way that we consume other content. Going on TikTok, you're seeking out instant gratification. If a video doesn't immediately trigger the pleasure centers of your brain, swipe. You're on to the next one, keep it going indefinitely. And I found whenever I go down one of these holes, an hour can disappear just like that. And I leave my phone in a bit of a daze. And I don't know about you, if I spend a lot of time with this kind of thing, I never feel good. My brain feels slower and dumber. And I honestly think that I have a harder time focusing on things for longer periods of time ever since I started consuming this type of content. Like now, a 2-hour movie seems daunting, even though I've always loved it. So I made an effort to regulate how much TikTok, YouTube Shorts content I'll consume, and I say this as a professional content creator. I'm 35 years old. I'm 8 years into this, and there are some things that I really struggle with. There are some amazing things, but there's also a dark side of this that you're always kind of doing, and it's not put on display nearly as much as the cool stuff. If I was like 15 or 16 and had some form of internet fame, man, I just can't see how that would have been a positive thing in the long run. Okay, next up, this fellow wants to know if I pity my fellow YouTuber, Sean Daniels, for having lost his complete entourage. Sean is one of my favorite and closest YouTube friends. I fully support his life decisions, and I'll be honest, I actually pity his entourage for losing him. Jokes aside, I'm not really sure what this is referencing, but I added him here because it's always nice to plug my man Sean's YouTube channel. He does great guitar-based stuff, and you should probably check it out. 206016 asks if there's a music genre that I used to be really into that I now don't like. There are two things that I can think of that come to mind here. First of all, it would be shreddy guitar stuff. I definitely went through a phase where I was listening to Steve Vai, Joe Satriani, Buckethead, that kind of thing. And while I have just the ultimate respect for those musicians, it's just not my thing anymore. It would be a very specific scenario where I want to listen to that music. Besides that, mainstream country music is a genre I spend a lot of time in. Long story short, at the end of my college days, I realized I had a real knack for writing Americana music, Steve Earle, Tom Petty, that kind of thing. It's just like some of my favorite music in the world. But there was no way that I could see myself creating a career writing this kind of music. I figured that the closest place that I could take my skill sets and put them to use was mainstream country music, where there was still money to be made. So I started listening to this music as much as I possibly could, market research. I ended up going down to Nashville a fair bit, doing songwriting workshops, writing with anybody who I possibly could. Not a whole lot came of it. There were a few tracks recorded that I wrote on some minor unknown artists' albums, and there were a few cool things that I wrote and released in one place or another, which I'll link to description, but I immersed myself in mainstream country music, even though at first I disliked a lot of it, but this is where I saw opportunity. And the more that I listened to it, the more I was able to find elements of the music that I genuinely enjoyed. And there are artists and songs that I still think are really amazing. It's just unfortunate that they get drowned out by a lot of the hot trash. If I really needed to, I could probably re-immerse myself in that music and redevelop my love-hate relationship. Though currently, where I spend 0% of my time listening to pop country, it is a hate-hate relationship. And it's too bad, because when country music was made for farmers, it was great. And then they started making it for frat boys. Next up, we have DJ Musi, who asks, does skill level really matter just with fun and creativity? I certainly believe so. It's like, imagine you're hammering crooked nails into a stump. That might be fun for a little bit of time, but before long, you're going to feel fairly limited and you're going to get bored. Whereas if you develop a wealth of skills and tools, you're going to have a whole lot more fun building stuff than whole hammer stuff. And I'd like to point out that skill and virtuosoism isn't necessarily the same thing. Take a guy like Tom DeLonge from Blink-182. There is a lot that he can do from his fairly limited toolbox, but he can pull a lot of really great things out of that, which is a skill in its own right. I don't know. I have a hard time imagining a truly skillless guitar player who's going to have any real fun for any extended period of time. Now let's do one more here. Doorknob asks my honest, unfiltered opinion on ghostwriters in music. Ghostwriting is when somebody else writes a part of your song without being given credit for it. Why would you do this? Well, if part of your persona is deeply tied into your lyrics, then maybe it takes away some of the authenticity if somebody else wrote them, so you keep it a secret. The genre I've heard that this happens the most in is hip-hop, and maybe the most famous example of this is the song Still Dre, where Snoop and Dr. Dre's lyrics were written entirely by Jay-Z. Here's Snoop Dogg talking about that.
He wrote Dre shit and my shit, and it was flawless. Me and DOC was like, well, looks like this nigga outstruck us on this one, so we're gonna take the back seat before accepting. And it was still Dre, and it was Jay-Z, and he wrote the whole fucking song.
And I mean, I love that attitude. It ties into my one rule of music, which is you always and only serve the higher being, which is the song. Everything you do, no matter what, should make the song better, even if that means you have to take a step back. It's kind of implied in hip-hop that the guys rapping the lyrics are the guys who are also writing, but if I pull up the credits for this song in this album, I can see that it says publishing, S. Carter, Sean Carter, aka Jay-Z. However, it's not like it says lyrics written by Jay-Z, and this was not necessarily a publicized fact. I actually met a writer once, and she did ghostwriting for some fairly well-known hip-hop artists, and I think this is just something that happens a fair bit more than the general public knows. It's kind of like the unspoken secret of the genre. My opinion, in a perfect world, the writers would just be given their due credit, and if you didn't write the song but you still performed it, no big deal. It doesn't really change my experience with it. In practicality, though, if there's certain expectations on the genre, and the only way that you're going to get some of these great pieces of art is through uncredited ghostwriting, it's a bit unfortunate, but whatever. If everybody is consenting to this arrangement, so be it. I will say, though, I would be a bit disappointed if it was like straight up lied about. Say someone like Eminem, who's been vocal about writing all of his own lyrics and pretty anti-ghostwriter. If it turned out Eminem was in fact using a ghostwriter, yeah, I think that'd be fairly disappointing. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, another Hoofo in the books. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember, you can sign up for the Old Sammy G monthly-ish newsletter over at www.samuraiguitarsnewsletter.com. I'll put a link up to that in the description as well. It's just another way that we can be in contact, and I can share with you guys some stuff that doesn't make sense on the YouTube channel, so I'd love it if you signed up. Thank you all for
follow me down to the river. Hold on tight. That's good.
Not for me. Appreciate it, but thanks. I went down to the river, where the Spirit washed my soul. I went down to the river. I went down to the river, let the Spirit wash my soul. I got 9 kind of problems, and I'm just trying to find my way home. Oh, oh, my way home. Oh, oh, my way home. I got 9 kind of problems, and I can't seem to go.
You think you play the songs like 5,000 times, you're not gonna forget the chords. That's not good.
Running a small business is no small thing, and you've been on it since day one. Now it's
You gotta fight for your rhythm. You gotta fight for your rhythm. You gotta wait to not bend.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Goblin, and today I'm coming in with a story time for you guys about the time that my mom found my vodka. But before diving into that, I would like to mention a couple things. First off, check out my second channel in the description below if you guys want to see me playing Dark Souls, Fallout, and a couple other games like that. We'll be uploading a lot of, pretty long series on there. I'm going to be trying to finish as many games as I possibly can. And also drop a like on this video if you guys do enjoy it. In the comment section below if you want to ask me any questions for a Q&A. I plan on doing another Q&A pretty soon, so use the hashtag AskGoblin on Twitter or in the comment section below and ask away. I'll answer anything you guys want me to. I really don't care what you ask me. I'll answer the stupidest shit. I couldn't care less. So either way, drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to ask me some questions, and let's dive into it. So the time my mom found my vodka. Now, this was pretty interesting because I was literally in the room when she found it. It wasn't like she texted me and said, "Hey, Nicholas, I found some vodka." It was like I was literally sitting maybe 5 feet away from her when she found it, and it was uncomfortable. So, little old me sitting here on my computer at the time. This was about, I want to say, like a little under a year ago. It was like 10 or 11 months, and I was sitting there on my computer, just minding my own business, playing some video games, probably playing like CS:GO or some shit. I don't really know. And my mom comes in to put it on right now. All normal, completely typical, okay? I'm not really worried about anything. Typically what she does is, I know like when she comes in and puts laundry away, I know the routine. She puts it on certain shelves and never looks at other places. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to stash the vodka in the bottom right of my closet and like the pile of old clothes that don't fit and shoes that don't fit. And she's never going to see it. And stupid old me put it right on top. Didn't even cover it with any clothes. I was like, fuck it, because she never looks down there. I was like, why should I care? So I'm sitting there, playing my games, doing whatever, probably beating on me, whoever fucking, who knows what I was doing at this point. And she comes in with a bunch of laundry. She goes over to my dresser, which is like the complete opposite corner where the vodka was. So I was like, oh, bad, okay, she's just gonna put away some shirts and stuff, put it in the dresser. Awesome, working perfectly, love it. So, I'm sitting there, just playing my game, minding my own business. She's putting stuff away. She goes back out and leaves my room. I'm like, okay, alright, pretty good. And this was like when I first started drinking, like putting things in the house and stashing things. So like I was relatively new to it, but I was pretty confident in my skills. So she comes back in with jeans, jeans and pants, all sorts of stuff. And my little shelf for like all my pants that I wear is in the closet, but it's like the complete opposite end of my closet from like where I stash the vodka. So I wasn't too worried because like my closet has like two little sliding doors you have to open, and you only have to open the one on the left to get to the pants. The one on the right you don't have to open. It's kind of inconvenient to open the way it's placed. But anyways, So, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden she opens the right one, and I'm like, oh, fuck. And luckily, like, it was still in the bottom right, and it was kind of hidden. Like, there was button-down shirts hanging above it that I had up on the little, like, I don't know, the fucking, wherever you hang things, I don't know, on the hanger, but, like, the hanger was, I don't know, you know what I mean. Either way, I had some shirts hung up, and, they were hanging down, they were kind of covering it, so I was like, okay, I can't really see right now, so she maybe can't get it. Maybe 5 seconds later, she, like, bends over to grab something, and comes back up, and I knew immediately. I knew right then and there. I didn't even have to hear what she was going to say next, because she goes, I'm going to give you guys an impression. I'm going to pretend I'm my mom. I'm going to go over to my closet right now. Hold on, gentlemen. I actually just got up and did that. So she pulls it out. She's holding the handle of Smirnoff. I'm like, oh shit. What have I done? How could this happen to me? Why me? What have I done to deserve this? She's like, why do you have vodka in your room? What are you doing? I'm like, it's for a friend, Mom. I would never put alcohol to my lips. I am not a demon child. You know me. I would never do that. Did she buy my shit? No, absolutely not. Why would she buy my shit? She knows me too well. She's lived with me for a long time. I'm Goblin. I'm the King Finesse. I would always lie. But she, of course, knew. She knew I was bullshitting. There's a little bit going. She knew that I was partying on the weekends and stuff. So she definitely knew that handle was mine. So she takes the handle. This is the most heartbreaking moment for me at the time. She takes it and just dumps the whole thing in the sink. A whole handle was smeared on right in the sink. That was heartbreaking for me. That was gut-wrenching. I don't think anything else in my life has ever hurt me that much. I've had some rough breakups. I've been cheated on, man, but that's never hurt me as bad as this handle is on. That was a big loss on my family. We had a funeral. It was bad. I was crying. I had my little black suit on outside the funeral.
I went down to the river, let the Spirit wash my soul.
I know, but drop a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my second channel if you want to see some Dark Souls games. Also, don't forget to ask more questions. Hashtag AskGoblin. Use that on Twitter or in the comment section below. I'll answer as many of your guys' questions as I can. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. YouTube fake like bitches. It's so.
At Petco, shopping for your pet is easier than ever.
No, really.
Let the Spirit wash my soul. You gotta fight for the river. You gotta fight to break free.
We're coming in with a true classic, a hoot and a holler. Today we're coming in talking about the time that my mom found my Xanax way back in high school. This was so long ago. This is yet again another story that took place so long ago that it was before I met Ashton. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like if you do, and a couple of things I want to mention here. First and foremost, for all of you channel members out there who click the join button, you guys get to see this video a day early. Hey, say what up in the comments. For all you guys who are wondering how to see one video a week a day early, all you got to do is click the join button next to the subscribe button. If you're on the desktop, you'll for sure see it. People on the mobile app that's seem to be having some trouble seeing the join button, so make sure you're updated to the latest version of YouTube. Joining is just like a Twitch sub, right? It's $5 a month, but you get cool benefits beyond just emotes for my live streams and a different color name. You actually get one early video a week. Hey, super cool. Appreciate everybody who chooses to join. I really appreciate you guys, people like you who allow me to do this for a living. Thank you in advance. And without further ado, let's dive right into it. So, this happened, like I just said, so long ago. Like, this was literally probably coming on 5 years ago now, right? So goddamn long ago, man. Back in my first semester of junior year of high school, I went through a phase where I did a shitload of Xanax. Like, after I first tried it, it quickly became like all I did for a couple months. I was in the school, right? And I just had the shit all it quickly became like all I did for a couple months until winter break rolled around, right? And I just had the shit all the time, right? There's a girl who used to sell me her bars. I think her grandma had a Xan script or some some shit, and she would just steal them and sell them to me. I didn't ask a ton of questions, but they were real, nevertheless. Right? They were legit.
don't even want to spend the night out, you know? Like, I didn't even want to spend, I had $20, dude. I didn't even want to spend the night out. So, I'm trying to figure out what to do at this point, but I didn't want to break the news to the homies yet, kill the vibe. I was like, well, maybe something really fun could come up that would just take my mind off it and fuck the rest of the night. You know what I'm saying? Who cares, dude? We're lit. So I'm kind of trying to find moves. I'm kind of like, lads, we should do something tonight. We're all looking around for stuff to do, smoking some gas, taking turns playing some PlayStation in Cody's garage. And of course, we don't find any plans, right? Which was kind of surprising. It was a Friday night in high school, but everyone